Hello guys, I'm going to show you how quickly it is to make up a 1000 base unit from Howden's flat pack range, because sometimes it's a lot cheaper if you can make up a flat pack than it is to buy a unit already made. So I'm just going to literally show you how to do it really quickly. So it comes with instructions, which are really simple. Lots of packaging, that's the only downside of it. So you get your sides. The other side. And you get your shelf. So, they supply you with a fixing kit. They also supply you with the dowels. And this is literally as easy as 1, 2, 3. I mean, Howden's did, they did for a couple of years not supply any of the fixings, which was a bit of a nightmare. But it looks like they've gone back to supplying you with everything, which is good, because it was a bit annoying. And this was, for a standard base unit, this was £44 plus VAT. And this is going to be for my CNC brain, so that it doesn't get covered in sawdust as such. Because I was having issues with it being literally open up the CNC like motherboard box and it would be completely covered in sawdust. So now this will stop that. Just give it a tap. Two screws. That's one side there. Front rail or front bar to take the hinges, back rail so you got your fixings for that. And what else have they supplied? They supplied the hinges and everything with it. Right, let's go. get something to take that plug out with, put it in the wrong place, because I was rushing. So yeah, quite straightforward really. That's my centre bar. This is my front bar. Try and get that one in as well. And that is it. I've just got to do the feet. I'm leaving the back off mine because I want air getting to the actual motherboard of the CNC. I'm just going to do the feet now. So normally you put the back on. This goes in here, which is supplies. So I'm now just going to put the feet on. So I've got a tip for you now. So to determine the height of your unit, always check the plinth board or kick plate which goes in front of the feet. Now normally it's about 170mm, so you've got a nice little air gap underneath the unit, so you get you get continuous airflow around the kitchen units. So I set mine at about 175, 180, depending on how level the floor is. So I use a combination square for that. Which is not far off 180 as it is, so I'm going to go 175. So I get that like that. Put the feet on the bottom of the unit. So they have a shape to these feet, so it's always good to have the side flat and the front flat, so that your kick plate or plinth sits and goes around the unit. If you had it like that, it wouldn't fit on the base unit very well. And then what I do is I always screw these check the depth of the screw as well. Normally some sort of like M4/16s do. I was fitting a kitchen once for a gentleman who was an ex-RAF person, and I only fitted 2 screws to each base for speed, and I set up all my units, come back the next morning, and he had gone round and put another 2 screws in the night time. So after that sort of incident, I thought, right, okay, all right, I'll put 4 screws in. But I couldn't believe it. The chap had, it was like some tall larder units, about 3 or 4 of them, and he'd taken them down, put them back on the floor, and put 4 screws in. So from that day on, I put 4 screws in. Couldn't believe it. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. So there's loads of versions of these, and I still don't think they've come up with the best ones yet. But they are getting there. They are getting there. So make sure you follow that shape all the way around so that the plinth fits. And just stick 4 screws in, each one. I mean, this is the flat pack range from Howdens. They have the already made units, which are a little bit more thicker, a bit better feet. But for £44, for a brand new base unit, I don't think you can go wrong. You can't make it for 44 quid. Especially with the sheet material prices at the moment. So I'm a great believer, if you can buy it already done, go and buy it already done. Save yourself time and money. So my tip is, when you get the legs all on, so instead of worrying about leveling out all the room and stuff like that, get one unit made up, get your combination square, get one leg on, and then set the height of the unit to the bottom of the combination square. Do all 4 legs like this on every single unit. Then when you go to install it, if the floor is level, your kitchen units won't need much play, and you've already got your height set for your plinth or your kickboards, whatever you want to call them. But that is the quickest way as a fitter. I would do it. So if I was fitting a complete kitchen, the first thing I do is make up all my units, unpack them all, put all the feet on, and put them all at about 175, 180, depending on your plinth. So check with your plinth, your kickboards, check the height, set your combination square to that, and set all your feet to that same measurement. It's easier using a combination square, so you've got to faff about with your tape. It's always going to stay at that, and it's an essential part of your kitchen fitting kit. And there you are. That unit will be spot on all the way around the front and back because I've used my combination square. So that's Ryan's quick tip on how to build a flat pack kitchen unit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, the slower you go, the faster you go.